Yo, what's up, guys? Quick live stream before the game start. Maybe we can find some last-minute plays real quickly. So we cashed yesterday one of the live stream plays on Underdog Fantasy. So hopefully we can keep it going. Hopefully we can find some good plays, but I'm going to shut up and hopefully, find some bets pretty quickly because the game start in just a second. So where do we want to start out? Maybe we start out on PrizePicks. And what's great about esports, a lot of people don't bet on esports. Obviously, we have the NFL starting in 7 minutes, so I'm going to move really quickly. But what's great about esports is there's just so many games, right? There's 2 NFL games today. If you look at Underdog, there's tens of thousands of lines. So there's just so many esports games, more opportunity, to find good bets. So what we can do is most of these plays, like a lot of these plays on Fofo, there's only 2 books posting odds. Hot Streak has Fofo's line at 7.5. PrizePicks is at 8.5. So we have this discrepancy between books, but it's not really clear. Like there's not other data points, so we don't know, okay, which is the side with value. But if you take a look at some of these other esports plays, so let's just take a look right here and let's start building a slip really quickly. If you look at Jensen, and we just go over to League of Legends, here we have a couple more sports books. So this is map 1 kill. So let's just go very, very, very quickly, try to lock in a slip because it does seem like there's some value on PrizePicks. There's also some good plays on Underdog, Dabble. So here's a good play on PrizePicks. Scantling under 1.5 receptions. So we'll load up this as well because the game starts, well, now they bumped it to 11 minutes, so we have a little more time. But anyways, let's just kind of try to lock something in quickly before they bump the lines. So you can see right here, again, you don't have as many data points as like the NFL, not as many sports books post, esports lines, unsurprisingly, compared to the NFL. But if you look at Jensen, PrizePicks has his line at 3, right? These other books have his line at 2.5. So even if you only use PrizePicks, these are data points, right? All these books have sophisticated models. They're taking bets, moving around their lines based on where the action's coming in. They're all data points telling us, hey, PrizePicks has Jensen's line too high at 3. The value's on the under. So that's a good pick to go with. And again, we just want to find 5. So the next play we have is Scantling under 1.5 receptions. So you can see this play right here. All the books, right? We have tons of sports books posting odds on, the NFL. They all have Scantling heavily favored to go under. So you bet online, Caesars, Bovada, FanDuel, Pinnacle, all these sports books have his under favored. So all these books are telling us, everything is baked into the market, into the odds that sports books are putting out. Lineups, injuries, weather, what did the coach say? It's all priced into the market. These books are constantly moving around lines. You can pull up a line movement chart to kind of see that. But they all have, so it looks like Bovada is just kind of bouncing, between minus 125 and minus 130. But regardless, all the books have his under heavily favored. On PrizePicks, we get the same payout if we take his over or his under. So we know the good play, right? The play with value is the under. And we have some videos that kind of break down the math behind PrizePicks. And basically what you'll see is on PrizePicks, if you can win your over-unders, just like Scantling over under 1.5 receptions, above 54% of the time, you're going to be profitable, which isn't easy to do, right? Like you got to be able to win your picks, let's say 55% of the time, only losing 45% of your picks to turn a profit on PrizePicks when you kind of go through the math. So why is this play on Scantling good on PrizePicks? Well, all the books have his under heavily favored. Pinnacle, FanDuel, DraftKings. We have all these different data points. Bet Online, which is a pretty sharp book. They all have his under heavily favored. That's the play we want to be on. But anyways, let's go back here and let's refresh this and let's just kind of see what's available. So another play we have is Odell Beckham plus Travis Kelce combo touchdown. So we could go with the combo prop. It looks like there's some other esports value. So this play actually pairs really well. So when you're betting on League of Legends, players on opposing teams are positively correlated to go opposite directions. So I'm taking Jensen's under and then FBI. I mean, it seems like such a random bet, but again, I'm just following the value. So FBI, his line is 4 on PrizePicks. The other, fixed payout fantasy sites, ParlayPlay, Underdog, have him at 4.5. Hot Streak has his line at 5.5. PrizePicks too low relative to the market. We want to take the over. And the added benefit is when you're betting on League of Legends on PrizePicks, most books like Underdog, you can't even pair players in the same game together. So that's kind of a benefit of PrizePicks. But as these two plays are positively correlated, if Jensen goes under, FBI is more likely to go over. Kind of like taking, Travis Kelce over, Mahomes over in the same PrizePicks slip. Those plays would be positively correlated. So we now have 2 positively correlated esports plays. But again, on PrizePicks, they only give you a 5x payout for 3 pick entries, whereas on Underdog, here's the play we hit yesterday. We were betting 100 to win 600. So that's a 6x payout. So it does matter, like on these platforms, PrizePicks, how many picks are you going with? Because 3 pick entries are horrible on PrizePicks. They're only giving you a 5x payout when Underdog is giving you a 6x payout on 3 pick entries. So you're getting ripped off. But anyways, let's keep going. We have some more esports plays with value where there's at least a couple data points. So you can see quid under 3. I mean, this game's about to start as well. We have quid under 3. Boom, boom. And then what do we want to take? We have this play on FBI. So maybe the last play we want to go with, let's just refresh it one more time because we have like 1 minute. Here's the slip so far. And what we want to do is just find one more good play with value. So we have quid under 3. Okay. So we have Jensen. So Sakin over 2.5. I mean, that play seems decent. Harrison Butker under 1.5 field goals. That's another play that seems halfway decent. Jamar Gibbs plus Jameson Williams to score a touchdown. Yeah, last weekend I had Gibbs to not score a touchdown, so maybe we include a combo prop. And let's go to Gibbs real quickly. So we want to take Gibbs to Gibbs plus Williams to score a touchdown. That play seems good. And then what is the final pick we want to go with? Is Sakin over 2.5. So let's just go back here very quickly to League of Legends. And there's no negative correlation here, right? These players are in different games. That's the only thing you want to be careful of when you're playing League of Legends is there's no, you're not playing negatively correlated plays together. So let's see if they take this bet. It's taking a sec to load. And boom, we locked it in. Here we go. We have a 6-pick flex play. 2 positively correlated esports plays, Jensen and FBI. And we have some other good picks. But anyways. So another play, I mean, I say it all the time, but all these books have different lines from one another. On PrizePicks, sometimes there's good value. On other times it's ParlayPlay. All these books have sign-up bonuses. All these books set their own lines. So we never really know, like, okay, which book is going to have value? Which book is going to have the best bets on a given day? So Underdog Fantasy, you can see the board's pretty dry. I mean, here's a play, but again, you only got 2 data points, Hot Streak and Underdog, so we'll skip over that one. PrizePicks, I mean, we just locked in a play. Again, here's the PrizePicks 6-pick flex play. So we can go over to ParlayPlay, which has some lines available. But again, the games are about to start, so maybe we take one quick look at Dabble. So this play I really liked, but they weren't letting me bet it on Dabble earlier. But it does seem like there's some Pacheco over 14 rushing attempts. I mean, here's a perfect example. If we just go to rushing attempts and we take a look at kind of the market, Dabble has his line at 14. PrizePicks, all these other sports books have his line at 14.5. So again, like there's hundreds of books. All these books have sophisticated models. They're all posting NFL player prop lines. They all have, Pacheco's line half of an attempt higher at 14.5. It's not sexy, but this is how you get an edge and beat the books long term. You can see the sports books, DraftKings, they also have Pacheco's over favored, right? Minus 125, minus 120. So these books not only have his line higher, but they have the over juiced. So it seems like a decent play to go with on Dabble. But anyways, maybe let's refresh, take a look. I mean, quick live stream. We got down a PrizePick 6-pick flex play. I'm not sure. Does Dabble already have the game starting, or are we going to be able to lock in a slip? So again, like this play, Scotty Barnes over 1.5 made threes. It's not available on PrizePicks, which is why you want to have multiple books. There is no Scotty Barnes 3-point line. They just completely removed the line. But it's the same strategy, right? Dabble's another fixed payout platform. It works in the same way. So it's the same strategy. All the books, have ripped. You can follow the line movements. All these books have moved Scotty Barnes to being a heavy favorite to go over. So his over is a lot more likely than his under. On Dabble, they give you the same payout if you take his over or his under. So we want to take his over because, again, we have all these data points, all these sports books telling us, hey, he's more likely to go over as opposed to under. But anyways, I'll call it a day for now. Game's obviously about to start. But hopefully this PrizePick slip, we went through hits. And you can see they already removed one of the projections. So hopefully this one hits. Here's the 6-pick flex play we locked in. And have a great rest. Enjoy the games.